The Fable is a Japanese action crime thriller film based off of the manga. Now the manga is really underrated. I just found about it, but I haven't read it yet. It is about Akira Sato is like a false ID, so I'll call him that from now on. Akira Sato has just completed a very dangerous hit, and now his handler tells him to lie low for a year. And if he tries to kill anyone or he kills anyone by accident, he will be killed by his handler. So him and a colleague who will pretend to be his sister basically have to hide out in Osaka. However, they are under the watchful eye of a Yakuza group who have a lot of inner problems going on themselves, and some of the Yakuza members want to use Fable for their own ends, including a ex-con who gets out of the joint 8 years later, and he wants to, shake things up, and of course Fable gets thrown into the mix. This movie has a pretty excellent opening action sequence, but it's marred by some weird visual effects to show that he's an amazing killer. The characters are pretty interesting and memorable. The action sequences are okay because he's not allowed to kill, so it's almost like, what if John Wick had to take on 30 guys, but he wasn't able to kill them, so he just has to shoot them in the legs and use rubber bullets or stuff like that. So there's a lot of fun with the action sequences, especially near the end. A lot of stuff going on. Overall, it's a pretty unique concept. I really liked the storyline. It's different from other movies. There are a lot of assassin movies out there, but this is an assassin movie where he doesn't get to kill anyone. So they throw in that sort of unique angle. And of course, his sidekick is really quirky and fun. She's okay. And the antagonists are pretty weird too. But overall, it's a pretty fun, enjoyable, out-of-the-box, quirky sort of action comedy. Our protagonist also has a lot of weird quirks going on. So I definitely dug this one, and I give it a 7 out of 10.